Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. So we continue to sell off a little bit further. That's not a problem at this stage. I have not much to add actually to yesterday's update, but still wanted to give you a little bit of an update about what's going on here. We are still in our yellow support area as long as the 222 level is holding here on the chart. There is no reason to reassess the situation, to change the wave pattern. It is always worth knowing different scenarios though, so we're going to talk about what would happen if we break below 222. But the idea is that as long as we're holding the yellow support area, especially the 222 level, and we don't break below it and sustain there, we can still get that C wave to the upside into the $4 or even $5 region. I think not quite $5, but sort of $4, $4.50. Minimum target was $3.20. To the upside, yeah, in an ABC structure. So important to understand is that we are probably in this ABC here in blue. The ABC structure completes a larger B wave, and we could then go up next if we hold support. Now, alternatively, this is not ABC, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the overall bear market low was already in, we talked about that as well. That's just sort of higher level stuff, higher degree count. Yeah? So we can say that here on the 22nd of February, when we made this low, that this was only a third wave low, and we're now rallying in a fourth wave and would eventually come down in a fifth wave and complete that bear market wave 2. But I cannot rule out that the wave 2 was already over. It's not my primary though. But that's why I just mean, you know, this is currently counted as an A, B, C, but it could also become a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are not different, but they differ. You know, this rally shouldn't be different between two scenarios, but it's just what happens afterwards. 4, 5, or do we break down straight away? But we'll take it level by level, as always. Otherwise, it gets too complex. But so far, yeah, you know, we made a new low today. Again, that's not a problem. I can't really add anything other than the 222 area down here could spark another rally. Might happen early next week. But if we drop below 222, we have to reassess the count. It would then mean that, yeah, probably a wave 4. The wave 4 topped already here at 297. On the 3rd of March. So at this wave 4, where I'm still expecting one leg up, that actually topped here. Now, it's not my favorite scenario because I think I mentioned it in yesterday's video. If the wave 4 was actually here, it was a bit too short. Yeah, it's just all about likelihoods. Everything is possible, but is it likely? Now, we come down currently with an additional low. Oops, let me just open the indicators. I wanted to have a look at the indicators, but maybe not on the 30-minute chart. Let's go to the 4-hour. That is quite relevant. So if I'm looking at the indicators, you can see that while negative momentum on the MACD is still increasing, we start to see a little bit of a bullish divergence emerge here between that low, and that low. Yeah, look at the MACD lines. We'll make a higher low on the indicator. We don't see that on the relative strength index though. Would always be nice to see it, but we're also seeing we are seeing that the RSI is heading into the oversold range on the 4-hour chart. Now, when it did that before, we had quite a bit of a rally that was here on the 22nd of February, and also there was no bullish divergence, at least not on the 4-hour chart. So be aware we're coming into that territory again, where we typically, especially when it comes quite a bit into the oversold area, where we could expect a bit of a rally. We did that here as well in December when we had that rally here to the upside. Now let's take a look at the daily chart. Here we are not in the oversold range. I mean, we had a bullish divergence on the daily here recently, but that's not a problem. You know, it's all about what time frame are you looking at. What I would really like to see actually is a bit of a bullish divergence here on a few time frames. For example, the 1 hour shows it. Yeah, higher low on the indicator on the RSI, but lower low on the price chart. But they are not very strong divergences that I see here. So yeah, the indicator situation is a bit tricky. Don't see a very clear picture here. It shows a bit of a bullish divergence, but in my opinion, it's not enough yet to really have a solid signal. It seems to be still down. Yeah, I can't really confirm any low yet. Just be aware of that. So as long as we don't really have a signal, we can't really say it has bottomed. Then again, you can't really wait for my video for that signal, because sometimes things can happen very quickly during the day, right? But yeah, we dropped below the 235 level, which is the golden ratio. So I think next target would be 222, and I think we could really get a some kind of a bounce there. If not, we have to reassess the wave count. And that's really everything I can tell you at the moment, as we're heading into the weekend. And it will be interesting next week. Let's see how we are going to react to all the financial news next week, how the market opens on Monday. And besides that, yeah, we just need a bit of patience. These corrections can always be a bit boring, a bit draining, but yeah, at some point we're going to see here some kind of a reaction, and then we need to see, are the bulls strong enough to really generate an impulse. Okay, that's my update about Natgas. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.